been like 9 months since I've touched this game. I wanted to go ahead and do a garage tour for you guys. Wow, dude, check this out right here. So I'm not even really sure what to call this. I guess it's my classics and miscellaneous garage right here. Got all my classic and miscellaneous cars and a couple of cars that I won from the casino wheel and stuff like that. So as you can see, we got this. I already forgot what this car was. It's a car from a movie. This Jet right here. This is the car that it can jump and it can shoot missiles and it's got a machine gun. It's a really fun car to drive. It's just has no type of like shielding or whatever. It's just a straight convertible. So, you're pretty much dead if somebody wants to kill you. It's pretty easy target. Then right here we have the Hermes right here. I remember this car from one of the Christmas DLCs. It's a low rider right here, so it raises itself up sometimes. Well, it'll raise itself up. Wait, is this the one with the suicide doors? No, it's not. It'll raise itself up when you start driving it. It's just a really cool, classic looking car, of course. And my colors are white and chrome. So, and you're probably wondering why this is this neon color right here. So as you're about to see, I do have a theme of neon colors on the rest of my vehicles. I had this since like 2013, man. This car it's moved a couple of garages, but I've had this car like ever since pretty much we started playing online back in 2013. Boom, over here we have a car that I won from the casino wheel, as I was pointing at earlier. This is the Trax or Thrax right here, however you say that. It's a pretty beefed up, newer generation version of the, I almost said Bugatti. Well, basically the Bugatti, but the Adder that's on this game. The Trofei Adder, that, the car rocking from back in the day, the most expensive car when this game first came out. So I won it, and I think I can only sell this for like 30 grand, so that's why it's still here. It's just like, it was a free car pretty much, so just gonna leave it right here. And it looks stock, I know, but obviously all of my vehicles are maxed out all the way up on their upgrades and everything. Just I like white and chrome, so it just looks like it's stock with the stock wheels. But a lot of these vehicles in these late DLCs, a lot of these vehicles, the stock wheels look better than the wheels that are already in the game. So that's why you got those right there. Then over here, boom, of course, this is probably like my go-to pretty much every day now. Well, I mean, even though I only come back to this game like every 9-10 months. This right here is the DeLorean or whatever, the Deluxo, at least is what Rockstar calls this car. Obviously, this is the Back to the Future car. It flies. It's got rockets and missiles and all that stuff. It's just pretty much like the ultimate transportation of this game. Like, this is pretty much my go-to. And this is just what I use. It's a flying car. I mean, that's all you really need. And then over here is something that I don't really understand why I have, because I got plenty of these off-roader trucks anyway. This one it's just not really it doesn't really bring a lot to the table like the rest of them does. But it's a newer kind of buy style of a vehicle, so I went ahead and got it anyway. It's an off-roader truck. I got it in this garage because I didn't have any room. That's why, it's my miscellaneous and classics right here. So I didn't really have enough room, but you can see nice wheels on here. Split 10 are my favorite wheels to put on any truck in the game. And then right here, it's a pretty cool little car. I just like the way this car looks. Got this gunmetal teal color going on right here. This is my rally, my Trump Pulse rally right here. And this is from that Stunts DLC or whatever. It just looks really cool. I like the pop-up headlights and just the tininess of this car. And also the back kind of opens up like a big rig. It's got that kind of, it's not the natural type of hood, I guess you would call this, because the engine's right here, I believe. It kind of opens up the opposite way. So it's a really cool looking car, a nice little retro car. And I like it. I just like the way it looks. Looks like a really nice little fast car, even though it's not really as fast as you think it is. And then over here, another car since like day one back in 2013. We got the Stinger right here. Not necessarily fast, but it is another retro look, of course, just like that Trump Pulse over there. And it does have that same opening in the back, like the way it kind of opens the opposite way, just like I was talking about over there, because the engine right there is in the back. Just another nice little classic. And I just love this car right here. Just, of course, like this car has been sitting here since like 2013, bruh. I mean, it's moved around a couple of times with the Monroe over there, the blue one, but yeah, I'm not sure why I have a neon color on that one, but not this one. But you're gonna see, just wait, and then check it out right here. So of course we have the Lamborghini SUV. What is it called? The Urus in real life. This is the Taurus. I mean the Taurus, whatever. On the game. This one, and I mean, I'm not too much. I don't know. I just wanted to try it out, really. And then, of course, you already know this one has been around since they brought it back. I believe in 2015 or 16. They actually allowed everybody to buy these again. I don't know if they still have it on the website or not. I'll probably check later on. But this is the Roosevelt, very classic car. Just looks nice in here, and the horn as well. If you haven't heard the horn, it's nice. But this is just another classic. There you go, right there. You got some of that classic horn going on, and it's just a nice classic to have. Just have it sitting there just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and head to my other garages really quick. All right. Finally, we are in here. So this is my supercar garage, and like I was saying earlier, here is nothing but neon colors. So you might be wondering, what is this? Well, I tend to join. Well, I used to back when I was actually, caring about my cars a lot more like this. I would join a crew, and then I would steal the crew color, and then put it on the car, and then leave the crew. So that's how I got these colors right here. So we can go ahead and start off right here with the P-Fister 811. It's supposed to be some type of Porsche or whatever. I feel like this is actually one of the sloppiest handling cars in this garage, but I just like the way it looks, sort of, at least from the rear. The front looks like a fish, but it's a pretty cool car. I actually enjoyed it quite well, I guess you can say. That's why it's in here. Then over here we have the Ford GT, or the latest version of the Ford GT, the Vapid FMJ, which is called in the game. As you can see, this is a really nice yellow. I call this right here like a lemonade, and then this is like a yellowish color. I'm not really sure what you would call this, but it's a really nice color. And like I said, the stock wheels look better than a lot of the wheels in the game, so that's why you see those are still rocking right there. And then over here, ooh, this is probably my favorite in this entire garage right here. This is the Osiris right here. This is the car that I bought, and like 2 weeks after I swapped over to the next generation, the PS4. And man, bro, ooh, got this nice little neon bubblegum, like dark, it's like a purple airhead color. Oh man, that is just ooh, beautiful. Then over here, look at the classic. It's been here since 2013. We got the Garati Cheetah right here. Man, dude, you can't go wrong with this car, even though it's extra loads on the ground. I just love doing this. I used to always do this back in the day on top of the car like that. Got the toothpaste Garati Cheetah right here. Only thing I don't like about this car, of course, it's not the fastest car in the game anymore. I don't think it ever really was. I love the way it looks, and also it's too much black. Like, how come we can't make this black carbon part black? I mean, the actual color of the car. Like, what you see that this neon color, it's all you can change, and that's kind of depressing. But over here, of course, we have the classic. You guys know this is the car I was talking about earlier with the the newer white version I had in the garage over there. This is the Adder. The Adder has been in the game obviously since day one. Of course, these are classics pretty much back here, except for that one over here. Speaking of Adder, we have another version. Rockstar just can't get enough of this Adder right here. Here's the Nero, which is another Bugatti version in this game, and this one's also nice as well because at least in this one you can actually change the color of the interior. And I have the stock wheels, of course, but I got this neon yellow color that you'll probably never see a Bugatti in real life. But this is a really nice color. I remember this came out sort of like with a festival DLC or something like that, towards Christmas or something like that. I forgot what year, but yeah, this is another really nice car. Got the two Adders right next to each other. Boom, over here, another classic since 2013. Look at that. We have the Overflot Entity. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But the Entity in this nice pink, gorgeous. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Just, oh man. You're going to have to change the settings on whatever device you're watching this on because that is just, ooh. And then, of course, right here, the T20. For whatever reason, when this car came out, I was always hating on it. I just never was a fan. I didn't like it at all. Probably because I was just so in love with this one right here, this Osiris. I mean, they're kind of tied, when it came to top speed. This one was a little faster, but top speed never matters in this game because you can never really hit that straightaway enough unless you're just racing on the runway. But yeah, got the nice red. I think that's a really good suitable color for this car. Then over here we have what's supposed to be the Saline S7 of this game right here. We have the Progen Tyrus with the sewer side doors. And there's a couple things. Well, I just like this car because it's modeled after one of my favorite exotic cars, which is the Entity. I mean, I'm sorry, the Entity, the Saline S7, which is related to Ford products. And I don't like how the inside is just gonna stay that racy look. I wish you can kind of make it more civilian type. It'd be nice. This car's handling is not the greatest either, and as you can see, the pip visor symbol is stuck on there. You can't even get that off, and that's what's sad. Also, the wheels look awkwardly small. I don't know. They don't really look like they fit this car all that well. And then over here, oh, this is probably one of my favorites as well. And now I'm noticing the wheels don't even match the paint. This is the Pegassi Zentorno. You guys remember this car from back in the day, man? When everybody was complaining because you can't even change this back part. It's just stays black for some reason. It's kind of weird, but this is the Zentorno right here. It's just a great car to drive, one of the classics, and it's just definitely a go-to. If I had to choose out of this whole garage, I'd definitely pick the Osiris, then the Nero, and then the Zentorno, and then the rest of them will kind of follow along back. But that's my exotic car garage. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, check it out. This next garage right here is my sports car garage. Check it out. More neon colors. So we're gonna start off on this side first because I started off on the other side in the last garage. So we got our Bravado Banshee. This is probably I'm just gonna go ahead and be straight up already. It's probably one of my least favorite. This would be the number one sacrifice if I did have to get rid of one of these cars for a newer or a different vehicle. But I do love this paint job though. This car has just been around. It's been in the series for a long time. It's looked the same way since GTA 4 as well, so it's not anything special or anything new. All right, moving on over here, we have the Chameleon right here. Not sure what this car is based off of in real life, but this is a really, really cool, nice looking car. I don't know, it's just the look. It's just really what kind of brings me. Also, it's electric. That's why you got those solar panels up to the top right there. By the way, that color is toothpaste again. These are pretty much kind of the same general colors, just on different vehicles. And then you have the lemonade once again right here on this Chameleon. Look how long the doors are. Of course, it's a coupe and stuff. And these, I think these are the original wheels. No, I don't think they are. But it's just a really nice, subtle looking car. Only thing that bothers me is that it doesn't have any reverse lights. I mean, I know it's a game, it's a video game, but it just doesn't have any reverse lights. It can kind of just really brings the fakeness into this car. Now, over here, boom, check it out right here. We got the lime green Aston Martin right here, or the Dubachi Massacro, whatever you call, however you say that, pronounce that name. This car right here, it's nice. It just brings you muscle and sport at the same time. That's why you got this lime green color, but also the black just kind of make it look a little bit more subtle, you know, like a nice sports car. This car's been around since it came out 2014 or whatever with that DLC. I forgot the business update, I think, I'm pretty sure. And that's what that is right there. So it's going to stay right there looking real nice. Then over here, this is a coupe. It's not even really a sports car, but I like it, even though it kind of is in the same situation as the Banshee over there. This is the F620 right here. It's from GTA 4 as well. It looks straight out of GTA 4. It is straight out of GTA 4, just like the Banshee over there. But in this color, I mean, I just kind of wanted something that would work with the rest of the garage as well. But yeah, and these wheels, I'm not sure how I feel about these wheels either. I just like this car. It handles well. It handles incredibly well, which is the main reason why it's not that fast, but the way it handles, and it's rare as well. Like, nobody really talks about this car, but I just love the way it handles. It's really, really nice. Then over here, of course, we got to have the red, bright red Ferrari right here, right? Except mine is going to have chrome wheels. Of course, you know, I don't like black wheels on really any vehicle, but, you know, sometimes I'll just put it on there. But anyway, the red Ferrari with the nice brown peanut butter-ish interior, of course. I just love the way this car sounds and handles with the hard top that obviously converts down. You guys know about this car. What the carbonizer is what I call it, the carbonizer. Right there, just like that. Then, of course, we have the Audi right here, the Audi F, whatever it's called in real life. I forgot really, but obviously that's what this is. It's a convertible as well, soft top, and then you have a couple of You know, black accents here and there, like the mirrors are carbon, and then of course you have some carbon around the actual vehicle, and then the hood, of course, and then it's nice little purplish color right here, purplish blue neon color, and then yeah, with the big bore exhaust and the black wheels to match all the rest of the black. Really, really nice car. I love the way that handles as well. Really nice car. A lot of these classic sports cars in here. And then, of course, right here, we have the Flints to Flinters, is what I call this car, my nickname for this car. But the Feltzer right here, this is pretty much a beefed up um, Mercedes type sports car, which is pretty much straight out of GTA 4 as well. I wish they would have brought the regular version because in GTA 4 there was actually a regular version of this car as well, but they only brought over this car with the ground effect kit, the ground effects kits and all that stuff, and the subwoofers in the back and all that stuff. But yeah, it's still a nice car though. I just wish they would have brought the regular version as well, so you can have an option between the two. And that car is this car is really nice. You know, looks really really nice and beefy. It's a Mercedes with a neon yellow color on it. You don't really see that too often. Then over here, of course, you got to have a Corvette. You got to represent. You got to have the Corvette, the American, right here. And then this is, of course, you know, Corvette kind of matches with either yellow or orange. Looks good. Maybe red sometimes on a Corvette. And then, of course, I got the wheels with the rings around them to match. In this one right now, I'm just kind of rocking the top off for now. Of course, you can change it, put it on and off. I'm pretty sure that there was a DLC. There was a DLC where they or some type of update where you can actually, you know, decide if you want the top off or on these fixed roof cars. So that's pretty cool. I like that right there. And then boom, over here we have, I'm not even sure if it still is or not, but the reason why it's in this garage is because it was at one point the fastest vehicle in the game. This is the Pariah right here. I think I'm saying that right. I remember this car was faster than pretty much the fastest land vehicle in the game. Not sure if it still is or not, but you can see it's rocking this awesome color, and then it's got the I think this is the stock wheels. I'm pretty sure those are the stock wheels that come on the vehicle. Yeah, because I think it says, what does it say on it? Yeah, I think they are. I'm not sure. And then over here, this is not even a sports car at all. It really doesn't really belong in this garage at all. But I just like the way this car looks, except for that weird kind of slope coming towards the back right there. But this is, and I have another version of this car as well. What is this called? The ooh man, I I used to be able to pronounce that. Not anymore though. But this is the Ines right here. The kind of the hard top, drop top version, of course. You guys notice these wheels are glitched? Look at the center of those caps right there. I forgot what these wheels are called, but they're glitched. You can kind of see like where it's not supposed to be poking out right there in the center of the caps. But anyway, this is my sports car garage. Let's go ahead and keep it moving because we got more to go, guys. We got at least 3 more to go. Anyway, this is my sedan garage. Yes, I have a garage dedicated to only 4-door cars. Right? Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. We only got 4-door cars in here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off on this side. This is obviously the classic right here. The Karen. I'm sorry. The Karen Karuma. I forgot the name of this car. This was. I don't even know. I think Rockstar kind of glitched it a little bit to make it less bulletproof, but it's a bulletproof car. You know, pretty much everybody had this when it was, you know, because it's a bulletproof car, and I'm pretty sure it still is. Hopefully it is. But yeah, it came out with the heist update. Just, you know, a really handy car to have. It does come in clutch quite often, you know, even though I haven't driven it in about 17 years. Then over here, boom, man. I mean, just like a lot of these cars are in here because of the way they look, of course, but all sedans handle quite well. Look at this right here. We have the Hostel. I mean, what is it? The Uber Match, which is obviously a BMW. This is another car that came straight out of GTA 4. And it's just, I just love the way the rear looks like a Lexus and the front is a BMW. Obviously, it's a nice looking car. At least for GTA 4 it was. You know, it looks like a nice little 2006, 7, 8 BMW. Really nice, like that. Then over here, we have probably the fastest car. Yeah, definitely the fastest car in this garage. This is an all electric Nero right here. I think it's based off of a Porsche, I believe. Really nice color. Rocking the stock wheels right here. As you can see, the stock wheels look very nice. It's electric and it's extremely fast, and the interior is just gorgeous. Man, yeah, it's definitely a good car to have if you're looking for a fast 4-door vehicle. Over here, another really nice, gorgeous car. This is actually a GTA vehicle, a GTA 5 vehicle. So it wasn't in GTA 4 at all. I just like the way this looks. This is obviously a full-blown Jaguar right here. As you can see, the Felon or the Felon, however you want to say that. Nice red color. I don't know. Just the color I wanted to throw on there. Just a nice red color, Jaguar red. You know, nothing too bad about that. Then over here, of course, you gotta have another American. It's a Dodge Charger. You guys already know this is Franklin's car right here, right? The Bravado Buffalo. Check it out right here. The orange color. The Charger's got to be either orange or red. That's the normal color that you see them in. As you can see, we got the Ocelot Jackal right here. I think this is supposed to be another kind of Jaguar. Ocelot is Jaguar in the game, I believe. I'm trying to get him to open the door. He doesn't. Okay, but this is a gorgeous. This is probably. I'm really gonna be 100% honest because I don't think I've said this at all in this video. This is probably my favorite. Like as far as the designs in a vehicle looks or a four-door car looks, this is like the best looking car in the game. I'm sorry. I mean, the best looking four-door car in the game. I mean, oh my God, this is just a nice looking car, man. Like, oh, look at that. It's just a nice car. I mean, it's nothing too fancy about it. You can find it on the streets, just like that red one over there. But this is just a really nice looking car. It looks really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Then over here we have I'm pretty sure this is the Exemplar, right? Yeah, the Exemplar in this nice bright bubblegum pink color right here with the chrome wheels. Oh my gosh, look at this car right here. This used to be the fastest car in this garage. Not anymore though. It got replaced by that Nero over there because that is electric. And electric, you immediately get all the kind of power and all this stuff to the wheels, to the motor and stuff. So combustion engines, I'm sorry, but you're not the fastest anymore. Then over here we have probably the slowest. This is a giant, heavy, in this Windsor drop right here. I've never seen a four-door convertible. I don't even think they really exist in real life, at least from the factory. But this is obviously supposed to be a Bentley, I'm pretty sure. And if Bentley makes a car like this, I've never seen it before because, well, at least with the soft top four-door convertible, it's just not it's not really practical for a four-door. But yeah, this is then you got this. The white top is white because I just like white. Got to represent my color a little bit. I just like white on the vehicle, so the top is white instead of black because you see that all the time. Then over here we have another slow vehicle. We have a Bentley right here, right? The Cognoscenti is what that car is called. I just thought about it. Cognoscenti blue with the exterior and white on the interior right here, as you can see. Really nice car. I just like this car right here. I think this one was in GTA 4 as well. They actually brought it in from a DLC though. So in this game, they brought it with a DLC. So you know what? Let's go ahead and bring that car back. Then over here we have this actually used to be the fastest car. This is the Shafter V12 right here, as you can see. The white interior and this nice lime green. Oh my gosh. Really, really nice color. This car sounds amazing as well. I don't really like how that back wheel is kind of dipped inside of that fender right there, but it's a really nice car. There's like several versions of this car in the game, but that one, this V12 right here, definitely one that you will not regret buying. So those two right there. And of course, with this garage, I don't know if I picked it in the last garage or not. Which ones I would definitely, but obviously the Nero and the Neon, I said Nero, the Neon and the Shafter over there, definitely my two favorites out of this garage. The rest of them will follow up along. Let's go ahead and move to the next one though. All right, check it out. We are in my motorcycle garage. It looks pretty empty in here, but no, we got some motorcycles in here. Let's go ahead and get started. I already forgot what side. I'm pretty sure I started on that side last time. Let's go with this side right here. So we got the Carbon RS. This used to be a bike that was pretty hard to get because I think it was part of like a collector's package or whatever back on last gen. But when you swap over to next gen as a returning player, I believe is what it was, you get this bike for free. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, that's what I got right there. And then over here we have the Oppressor. Yes, I'm still rocking the original Oppressor because I like the original versions of vehicles. You know how Rockstar will bring like a version of the vehicle and then they'll bring like a better quote unquote version of the vehicle into the game later on in a different DLC or whatever. No, I like this one better than the one that actually flies. This one's just a lot cooler to me, and I enjoyed this one quite a bit. Now, over here, right? No, let's go over here real quick, right? We have the Dinka Double T. I remember the name of this bike. It's a double T. It's another sports bike, quite fast. This is the roofing right here. It reminds me of the potato chips for whatever reason. The roofing, the ruffles, roughing, just the R just kind of reminds me of those chips, the ruffles. But yeah, you can see this got this toothpaste color on here. Really nice bike to do tricks and stunts on because it's not very fast, but it's easy to handle. So, you know, that's a nice bike to have right there. Then over here we got the bagger right here, the classic bagger. Look at that. Obviously, this is Franklin's bike in story mode. Really nice cruiser to have. You know, sometimes I just like to ride that bike every now and then. And then over here we have another chopper bike. We have the Sovereign right here. This is rocking the American flag livery camo color right here. You can't even change the color of this bike, so I guess it's the actual paint job of it. You can get it in. I don't even know when I got this, but it was a part of the 4th of July update, obviously. Then moving on over here, we have the oh man, the Haku drag, and then its cousin over there, or I guess it's brother or sister or whatever. This family member right over there, right, the regular version, and then you have this bike right here, which is a work of art. I tried to put every color I possibly could on here. That's why you got the turquoise, the pink, the yellow, the green, the purple. I mean, the red, the orange. I just tried to put as many colors as I possibly could on there. And this bike is just nice. I would love to have a bike like that for real. And of course, this bike is just rocking the original, just the one solid color. So, looks pretty nice. I wish I can put it like that, but that bike came with the liveries and this one didn't, so that's why I have to have a solid color on this one. So that's what that is. Then over here we have the only ATV I have in my inventory, period, right here. This is the Hot Rod Blazer, right? This is the one that you unlock in story mode as Trevor after, I think, when you finish the entire game. Of course, mine has to be white with flames. I think his is black with flames. And I got some nice little wheels on there as well. Really, really nice. And then over here, the fastest bike in this entire garage. If you minus the boost power on that oppressor over there, this one is just regular straight engine right here. And this thing is quick, extra quick. I got it when it was discounted. It was only $2 million, right? I think, or something like that. Just about it was discounted when I got it. So I wanted to go ahead and get it and just try it out. And it's just lovely. I love the neon colors as well. It's a really awesome bike, and it's fast. It's incredibly fast. It's one of the fastest land vehicles in the game. Now let's go ahead and move on real quick. I'm pretty sure I know I didn't do this with my sports car garage. That was my bad. But if I had to pick out of this garage, my two favorites obviously would be the oppressor and then the near the I forgot what this bike is even called. Uh, oh, the Shotaro bike right here, and then the drag, and then the rest of them will follow along because the rest of them are just kind of casual bikes. But all right, let's go ahead and move on to the next garage. All right, definitely the last garage I have, period, in the entire game. Check this out right here. So this is my truck and SUV, pretty much anything huge garage right here, right? So we'll go ahead and start over here on this side. This is my Kness, what is that? I can't even, stop moving. Camacho right here, Kness Camacho. So this is pretty much like a better version of Trevor's truck from story mode. As you can see, this thing looks awesome, right? It's like a 1970s, 60s type pickup truck. And I got these massive wheels on here because, come on now, it just looks so much better with that. I think this is a four-seater. Yeah, just a four-seater truck. Too bad you can't change the color of the soft top up there. You can't even take the soft top off. I think you can. I don't know. I think that light bar works though as well. And then of course I put that I wish I had this on my truck and realized this massive just ram bar right here in case you need to just go ahead and just do some of that road rage action. And then I like these nice little exhaust pipes that stick up right on the side of the bed of the truck right there. That is awesome. Really nice truck. Then over here we have my trophy truck right here. I call this my giant RC truck. Some more really nice wheels as well, you know. And then you got this nice fire neon paint job right here, just like the neon colors that you see throughout this whole, except for this one. But we'll get to that one in a second. This nice trophy truck right here, really, really, really nice, awesome looking truck. I like how all the parts can be broken off and detached. If you know, the more you damage this vehicle outside in the game, and I like the way it sounds too. It's got some really good takeoff acceleration. And it's just really, really nice to have, of course, the ultimate, well, one of the ultimate off-roaders, I guess you can say. Then over here, we have the F-150 Raptor. I hate when people say Ford Raptor. It's like, it's no such thing, especially now when you have different models that have the Raptor trim level. Anyway, so this is ooh, can you stop moving for a second so I can see it? Oh man, I forgot how to pronounce this truck, so I'm not even gonna really say it. But it's obviously the F-150 Raptor. Just a weird proportionally looking Raptor. Of course, it's Rockstar's version of it. But it's just a nice truck. I guess I have it white like this because I haven't really thought about. I mean, I haven't really joined another crew to actually make it the colors that I want. But I'll probably do that soon, which is actually good. And these wheels too. I don't know what I was thinking. I just put these wheels on here. But yeah, it's an F-150 Raptor. I was kind of upset when they brought because they had a different version of this truck with a gun on the back and the six wheels, and I was like, wow, can you bring the original? And they actually listened to everybody's feedback, and they did. So I mean, they brought out a more civilian looking version instead of the ugly one that they brought out at first. Then over here we have the Tundra. I remember when I was crying about this truck to come out like a couple days before this DLC came out. I forgot what DLC it was though. I think it was the Cunning Stunts or whatever. This is obviously the Toyota Tundra. I mean, this is no doubt. I mean, of course, it says Vapid, which is in GTA. Vapid is Ford, and I don't know. I guess it's just because of the truck they decided to call it that. But this is none other than the Tundra. I mean, the rear, the taillights is a Tundra. The front is obviously a Tundra. And this truck is just nice. It's a really well proportioned truck. And every time they bring a pickup truck into the game, I'm always excited about it. I mean, pickup trucks is just my thing. I love trucks. And this color, of course, suits it really nicely. It's a Japanese made vehicle. So, of course, we want to have some type of Tokyo looking purplish blue color on there as well with these nice chrome wheels to really set it off. And it's just this height too. You can't really change the height too much. It's going to be this nice, lifted height and everything. It's really nice, just a really nice truck to have. Just a, it's just a nice truck, no weaponry or nothing like that. It's just really nice. Then moving on over here, we have a tank. We actually have a tank in here, and one of the cool features about this APC, right? Yeah, APC. I got it right. Wow, look at those giant wheels right there. But this thing floats in the water. Not only does it float in the water, but you do have a gun that actually works as well. And this thing is bulletproof, so you will not die. It takes a while for it to blow up, like maybe like 8 or 9 rockets or whatever. And this thing is just awesome to have. You can park it and you can't use the gun at the same time, but if you have a passenger in there, you can. This is just a really nice, I love this color too, this nice little peach color on here. It kind of makes it stand out like, hey, this is something you don't want to mess with. Really nice, personal tank, and you can actually store it in your garage instead of having to glitch it. Like back in the old days when we had to glitch that military tank in here. This is actually something that'll just spawn in your garage and really nice looking. Then over here, of course, we have to have a Jeep in here with, of course, the natural green Jeep color. It's not really naturally green, but this is my version of the green Jeep color. And you can see it's rocking some nice giant black wheels because it just looks a little bit better with the black wheels. Might change that soon. Only thing I don't like about this Jeep is that the spare tire back here stays the original tire, which is sad. This is actually one of the Merryweather Jeeps back in the day when you actually had to steal one. Now you can buy it, of course, but this is actually an official Merryweather Jeep. Still got some brains and guts all over the windows in there and stuff. Didn't want to clean them off, Merryweather guts and stuff. But yeah, nice green, the bars and the roll cage all around it and stuff like that. I remember when you had to steal these. Now you can just buy them, of course, makes it easier. But this is one of the originals. I promise you it is. Then over here we have, oh man, this is like the go-to insurgent right here, man. This giant thing is just one of the greatest vehicles ever to be released out of a DLC. Of course, this is from the Heist update, long time ago, back in 2015, and this has been here since day one. This thing just demolishes pretty much anything in its path. It doesn't have any weapons. It looks like it does, but it's just the ultimate SUV is what I call it. The only thing I don't like about this, it doesn't have any rear view mirrors, so it looks very weird, which is also what this is right here, another Insurgent, but this one actually has a gun on it. It's actually a pickup truck version with a gun on it. It does work. The gun does work. And it's got the same, nope, different wheels. Got different wheels and a different color as well, of course. And this is just another truck that, another insurgent that does the same as this one. It's just this one has a gun on it, but you can't use the gun. I don't think you can use the gun if you're driving. You gotta park it in, or if you have a passenger, they can use it. So really nice. And this one also holds more people, I believe, because you can fit them in the back of the truck. I think so. I can't remember. But then, ooh, my two favorites, last but not least, we got the Fords in the house, and we'll do these together because these are pretty much brothers right here. We have the Ford F650. I hate when people say this is the GMC. This is not a GMC whatsoever at all. And then over here, we have the Ford F2 or 350. Obviously, they're pretty much the same. The Ford F series from 2 to 550, they're the same body styles. But this one is more of a civilian looking truck. It's just lifted up. It's a Sand King XL. It's been in the game since day one, obviously. You can find it on the beach in story mode in a normal black color. But this one right here is exactly the one I like because I like this roll bar right here. Yeah, some of them come without it, some of them come with it. And then you got that nice bar up there and these nice, gigantically massive split tin wheels. Oh man, these just really set this truck off. I love the orange color too, kind of like a Tonka truck. Just I love this truck. It's been rocking with me since day one. It's just oh man, woo, I love this truck. Then over here we have the truck. I think this truck came out with the highest update, I believe. This is obviously a Ford F650 truck. It's like a commercial truck with a pickup truck bed on the back of it. And then boom, this is the Vapid Guardian. I forgot the name of this truck. Also rocking the split tin wheels. And this one thing I don't like about this truck, man, I don't like how you can't take these gas tanks off. I wish you could take this whole or toolbox, whatever those are, those side steps right here. I wish you could take all that off and just have it looking like this truck over here. Because I mean, it's just that's a lot of baggage down there, but it just doesn't look right. I wish it was just I don't like all that stuff right there. I really don't. But this one has the toolboxes in the back, so you can sit about 6 people in here, I believe. And it's got the nice tailpipes right here sticking up from the side of the truck, which I wish that truck had as well. But it's all good though. But yeah, really nice. Look at the clearance on this thing, except for right here in the middle because you got these stupid toolbox gas tanks, side steps, whatever you want to call them right here, which is incredibly annoying. And this one also has that diesel truck, which is like I said, it's a commercial cab. It's a commercial truck cab with the pickup truck bed type thing going on. You guys seen these in real life if you haven't. So the front kind of pivots forward the other way, like where the taillights are. It flips up like a semi truck. Really nice, really really nice. I like that. But yeah, that's where I've always wanted to do a video like this, but I've always been kind of procrastinating because I've never really been good at commentary, as you've been hearing already. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, right? Just wanted to come back and reminisce a little bit. And man, take a look at the snows, even though I've already seen it like 15 times. This game is old, and the amount of attention that it still gets is quite impressive for being pretty much a 10-year-old game. I know Rockstar's obviously trying to keep it as relevant as they can because they have yet to release any type of information on the next installment of GTA, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's kind of depressing. It's been like 9 years and we still have yet to hear anything except all these stupid made-up stories and lies and rumors about, the game. You can't believe everything you hear online, of course, but it's just good to come back and reminisce, about the old days and stuff, even though I missed the shit out of those days. I miss them like crazy. It's hard for me. It's been hard for me to actually make gameplays like how I used to with my friends and stuff because they don't like to cooperate how they did in that one video. Back then I got a pretty good amount of support on that video. But I just got lucky that time and actually was able to get them to cooperate, and we made a video. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it.